In just about 2 weeks, the state's vaccination mandate for healthcare workers goes into effect. Unlike other requirements, there's no testing opt-out option. Here's the latest numbers from the largest providers. At Sharp Healthcare and UC San Diego Health, 89% of staff are fully vaccinated. At Scripps Health, it's 88%, 87% at Rady Children's, and 77% at Palomar Health. Local Kaiser officials did not provide numbers to KPBS.
We're definitely very concerned about it. It's obviously not just Sharp, it's all of our other healthcare partners in town.
At Sharp Healthcare, Chief Operating Officer Brett McLean says about 600 employees have not started getting vaccinated or filed for exemptions. That means they're at risk of losing their jobs, something McLean hopes does not happen, especially during an industry-wide staffing shortage.
Very, very worrisome. We're enacting contingency plans to make sure that we have things in place to make sure that we can continue to take care of patients.
While the state says healthcare workers must be vaccinated by September 30th, they're leaving it up to employers to implement the policy. At Sharp, workers not in compliance will be put on unpaid leave for 30 days, and if they aren't vaccinated by then, they're no longer employed. At Palomar Health, people will go on a leave of absence for up to 30 days, and at Kaiser, unvaccinated employees will be on unpaid leave for up to 60 days before facing termination. Healthcare workers can also request exemptions based on medical or religious reasons.
When you're talking about the medical or disability exemption, you have to have a note from the healthcare provider. The same is not true of claiming the religious exemption.
Systems are getting hundreds of requests for religious exemptions, but legal analyst Dan Eaton says there's a gray area in determining what exactly qualifies as a religious exemption.
Employers certainly can have employees fill out a form explaining the basis of the religious exemption. That's really designed to see whether the basis of the religious exemption is really tied to religion or whether it's tied more broadly to a philosophical resistance. Now, the line between religion and philosophy is not entirely clear.
Eaton says it has to be a bona fide religious belief and thinks there may be lawsuits surrounding religious exemption requests if they are denied, but he says it's largely been untested in the courts. Matt Hoffman, KPBS News.